So this is so sad. Look at that. So this place called the Alley of Heroes in Kiev, and that's so sad. Unfortunately, probably millions of people got killed for senseless acts, in my opinion. So Prince Harry made a surprise visit to Kiev, and he said originally that. He said, I bumped into Olga in New York, which is that lady, the CEO of Superhuman, who created this prosthetic for the amputee, so that they can have a normal life, like lose limbs, and she has that company called Superhuman. So Prince Harry said, I bumped into Olga in New York. It was a chance meeting, and I asked her what I could do to help. She said, the biggest impact you have is coming to Kiev. I had to check with my wife, he said, and the British government to make sure it was okay. Then the official invitation came. So in Lviv is the headquarters and the place that, the Olga, the Superhuman company located. So in Lviv, you don't see much of the war. It is so far west. This is the first time we will see the real destruction of the war, which I think during this, so that was his first visit. I think he also met Olga to visit the Superhuman from the Invictus Game Foundation. So Ukraine first part in the Invictus Games is in 2017, but enthusiasm and need for the competition, which was founded by Prince Harry in 2014 for wounded veterans to compete in sports events, has grown dramatically since the conflict with Russia began. The Duke remembered the reception Ukraine's team received at the game in The Hague 2 years ago. It was remarkable. Every one of the participants had a journey to get to those games, but nobody from any of the other competing nations was going back to war. This is why the Ukrainians stood out. Everyone felt an immense connection to them. Some of the competitors were being pulled off the battlefield and were going back to the battlefield. It means so much to us because it means so much to them. During the trip, the prince is due to visit National Museum of History of Ukraine. In the Second World War, he expected to spend time with 200 veterans who have also been invited. He is also due to meet Ukrainian Prime Minister Yulia Sviridenko. Traveling to Kiev would give him a chance to talk to veterans and also see some of the destruction firsthand, which he did get to see that. That the Hero Ali is so sad. While the biennial Invictus Games have been the focal point of much of the foundation's work, it has been increasing its sport recovery programs to help provide opportunities to rehabilitation beyond the main games, including by providing sports equipment in Ukraine. Natalie Kalmykova, Ukraine's Minister for Veteran Affairs, said sport had become a key function in veterans' health care. It's thanks to our relationship with the Invictus Games Foundation that we established and continue to develop the role of sports in recovery in Ukraine and why it's included in the veteran policy strategy. Yeah, because of the Invictus Games that they have proven, the Invictus Games that the sports have helped the veterans, the injured veterans, who are losing limbs and going to PTSD and depression. So by March in this year, more than 22,000 veterans across Ukraine had access benefit to the gym membership and pool passes. That's so awesome, That's Prince Harry for them and for us. So well done, Prince Harry. He is just the hero because he himself is the veteran.